Good day, everybody. Jason with Learn to Survive. This is video 5 for Knife Week. And the knife I'm presenting to you today is the Glock 81. Now, this ain't a particular pretty knife, but it is a functional knife. And I think the beauty of it is its simplicity of design. This is your Glock 81 field knife. There are two models to this knife. There is the 81 and the 78, and I will explain the difference in the two. But here is your knife. You've got a 1095 carbon steel spring steel blade. A 6.5-inch blade and 11 inches overall. You have absolutely no choil on the ricasso, and it is kind of a Bowie style drop point. It is made in Austria, like everything Glock. And on a side note, it is the standard issue for 9 armies or special polices. The sheath and handle are made out of the proprietary Glock polymer. Now, even though this is classified by Glock as a field knife, I do not classify it as a field knife. It has a very narrow blade and a very pronounced point. This is more of a fighting knife. It is comfortable in the hand, has the handle that of a K-bar. So it's very comfortable in the hand. And it is very quick to swing around with that narrow blade and the weight. So really, it's not a field knife. It's not a utility knife, although it certainly could be used as one. Now, the difference between the 81 and the 78 is sawback. The 78 has just a solid spine, and the 81 has the sawback, or as Glock calls it, a root saw. The holster is relatively simple in its design, but there is one drawback to the holster. When you put the knife in, your little retention clip here had a nub on the back, and that nub goes into a little space between the handle and the guard there. So you had to push your finger down under it, and it was a rather long nub, and it was really tight, and it hurt the finger getting out. What I did, and I did it on my other one too, as you can see, I've cut the nub off. It still locks in. Not going to come out while you're running or anything, but just allows for a quick, easy draw. On another side note, the Glock knife is also a bayonet for a Steyr AUG. You take this cap off, and that is part of the mounting mechanism, along with this little bend in your guard. But if you don't have a Steyr AUG, you can still pry this cap off and store a couple Band-Aids, a little fishing kit, or some matches in the handle. Overall, I do like this Glock knife. I've had one for years. This is a new one. I got my first Glock knife probably back in 80. No, sorry, I'm wrong. It's what, in the 80s. 90, yeah, maybe it was 80. 89, 90, somewhere in there. It was before my daughter was born. She was born in 94. And lost it in a house fire, but I did actually use that Glock field knife quite a bit on the farm as a fixed blade work knife, and worked very well, and it's can put up with quite a bit of heavy use. So this is a fairly good knife, and it is really inexpensive. The value that you get with this knife is going to exceed actually what you pay for it. They run about $35, $38 depending on where you get them. Maybe a little cheaper if you can find them on sale through like Blade HQ or something. And they're just a workhorse of a knife, and they're very simplistic in their design. So this is one knife I definitely recommend if you want something in a fixed blade that is long but still compact and fairly lightweight and durable. With that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video. You guys have a great day. I will talk to y'all later.